Hello, hello, hello. Happy. I pray this video finds you well. I am coming to you to talk to you about my return back into the salon, our return into the salon. First of all, my date to return is going to be July the 7th. It's going to be Tuesday, July the 7th. Okay, I will be working on a modified schedule. What that means is that I will be scheduling clients every 2 hours. Okay, and some may vary depending on the service, depending on the length of hair, the depth of hair, and all the things that go into doing someone's hair. The hour may vary. Okay, maybe every two, it may be a 2 hour pocket, it may be a 3 hour pocket. But with that being said, I will actually be the one scheduling so that I can allot the time needed for each person. Okay, as we go forward, for the next probably 2 months, I will be scheduling appointments manually. Okay. So my schedule will be the same. I will work on Tuesdays from 12 to 6. I will be there on Thursday from 10 to 6. On Fridays from 10 to 3. And the difference in my schedule is that I'll be working every other Saturday. Every other Saturday from 9 to 1. Okay. And so with that being said, again, on a modified schedule for the next 3 weeks at least, trying to get everyone in to at least get their services, get their hair looking some type of normal. I will not be doing any chemical services on your first service. Okay, my first service to you is going to be an exfoliating or a detoxing protein treatment. Okay. We've all been in the house. Some of us have continued to work, but we've all been under some form or level of stress in our homes and what we're eating and what we're doing. And so I want to make sure that the hair is strong enough to endure a chemical service. Okay, so I want to prep your hair prior to doing your chemical services. Okay, and this also on your first service will allow me to be able to service and get as many people in as possible that need to be seen before we go into the real dynamics of rescheduling. And again, I will be the one manually scheduling the appointments until things kind of level out. Okay, and so with that being said, when you schedule, I will actually call or text and set your appointment up. And at the time that we set up your appointment, you're going to need a credit card to hold your spot. The other thing that goes with that is understanding that if there's a cancellation, okay, it must be done within 24 hours. If it's not done within 24 hours, there will be a 50% charge. And then there's also a no-show fee. No-show fee can also be you coming to the salon and your temperature is over the allotted temperature reading that it needs to be. It's over 98.9. Okay, so that is also considered a no-show. So keep in mind, because there is a modified schedule, there are people that are wanting to get services, right, that we need to be mindful of, that if we're not feeling well, it's okay. We can come possibly the next week or the week after that. But whatever the case, I'm coming back. I'm coming back to the salon. So you have until you're well to get back. Okay, so keep that in mind. It's not about just getting our hair done. It really isn't. It is about keeping each other safe, including yourself. To the salon, just so you all know, when you come in, there is going to be a sanitation station. You can check in there. You're able to go back, wash your hands. Your temperature will be taken once you walk in. It'll be a contactless thermometer to take your temperature. You're allowed to go back and wash your hands. And when you enter into the salon, you must be wearing a mask. Okay, the masks are being asked to be worn during the entire service. Okay, the entire service. When you come into my space, my suite, I actually have a dryer now in my suite. And what I was aiming, my goal was to keep you all out of the common area as much as possible. Okay, so hopefully that will help in the needing to possibly from time to time come up for air, being in the suite. So let me talk about that, being in the suite. Okay, so some of you would come and you come with your work, and come with your bags and come with your lunch, and we would order lunch. Everything is different. So let me tell you about the goal, okay? Initially, especially initially, the goal is to get you in and get you out as soon as possible. Okay? It's okay if you still want to come in with your laptop, that is fine, but it has to stay on your lap. The excess baggage that needs to go in another chair, that needs to go on the floor is not accepted, okay? So leave your excess baggage outside in your car. No food is allowed. So if you have any underlying diabetic issues or anything like that, please bring your candy. Try and eat before you come. Again, we're trying to keep this a safe process and a quick process. And so we know too that all of this is going to be through trial and error. We're going to make some mistakes, right? But if we can try to eliminate it as much as possible going in, this will help all of us. The initial appointment is to get you in, get you at a place where you can handle your hair at this point, and then after that is when we'll implement the chemical service. Okay, so I can even do a haircut. Even if you wanted to come get your hair done, if you're in need of a relaxer, we can silken it out, we can cut it in a style, or you can even wait until, your chemical services to do that. However, this initial service is going to be set up to get your hair ready for the chemical. Also, the idea is to have one person in and while the other one is going out, okay? So the goal is to, as you're going out, someone's coming in, okay? As someone's coming in, you're going out. When you pull into the parking lot, if you can actually wait to be allowed to come in, or, text saying to come on in, if you can wait out in your car. And again, the idea is to get it where someone's actually going out while you're coming in. Okay. Again, this is new for all of us. It's new for me. It's new for you. As some of you have asked, will you be able to keep your same schedule? Probably not. Not at this time. Again, the goal is to service everyone that needs to have service. Everyone wants to be first. Everyone can't be first, okay? Again, the goal is to get people in, get people out, keep things moving, make sure people are getting serviced. And over time, as, this rotation has gotten better, we may not have to do this, but for now, we're going to try to get good at what we have to do. Okay, so with that being said, when you come in for your initial service, it probably won't be for another 3 weeks, not 2 weeks, but 3 weeks that you can actually schedule your second appointment. So I'm strongly suggesting that you purchase products to be able to maintain your hair. And for those of you that cannot make it in at all, or not ready to come back, I get it. I am able to walk you through virtually your services, okay, from start to finish. So don't feel like you're left out. Don't feel like, oh, I better hurry up and get in there. I mean, really, it's really not. And I know I'm saying it on my end because I'm a stylist, right? It's really not that serious, though. Again, there are ways and means for us to be able to convert and converse how to go about wearing your hair and looking normal to some degree out in the public. And some of us are just still at home. Some of us have not gone out into the public. There are other services that I offer for those of you that are not ready to come back. And again, I get it. This transition for me is challenging as well. I do want you to know I've enjoyed my time off. I've gotten into a lot of other adventures, especially around my home. However, I can't wait to see you guys as far as socializing, we're going to have to find another avenue to do that. And I've thought of other ideas I'll share with you guys as time goes on. But our conversations are going to have to be short, and we're going to have to be considerate of everyone's time. I'm going to need you to be on time as much as possible, as I too am going to have to stick to being on time. If you are running late, it's going to be very vital that you let me know, and I will do the same for you, because it's, again, going to affect everyone that's coming and going. So we're going to have to be mindful of other people and the situation. And just so you all know that, I just want to remind you that your salon experience is not going to be what you remember, okay? It will not be what you remember. I don't know if I mentioned it even earlier. When you come into the salon, there will also be a questionnaire. There will be a list of questions that are going to be needed to be answered along with your temperature taking, okay? Again, the salon experience has changed, okay? And again, it's different for me as well. So the adjustment is going to be needed on both ends. I just want to thank you guys. I want to also just thank you all that have reached out to me, have checked on me, have sewn into me, have bought bundles, have bought products over the past 3 months. I just want to say thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you, and I hope this helps you all with some clarity to some of your questions. And again, if your questions aren't answered, you can always go to my site, www.shelleymcclain.com. That's SHELLEYMCCLAIN.com. And there will be posted the FAQs, the frequently asked questions. And if that doesn't help, you can reach out to me. All right. I look forward to seeing you guys on July the 7th. Yay! See you soon.